Hello, Beatle friends, and hello to everybody else watching. Today, I'm going to show you a 12-inch vinyl copy of the Beatles' brand new single and last Beatles song ever to be released, Now and Then. This is the Target 12-inch red vinyl exclusive. Picked it up at one of my local Target stores today. Currently sealed. I'm going to open it here in a little bit. Another close-up. Right here, the hype sticker. The Beatles, Now and Then. The new single, red vinyl. Back of it. And on the B side is a new stereo remix or demix of Love Me Do. And a version of Love Me Do, which was demixed, is the original single version. The original version that was on the UK first pressing single, and it has Ringo on drums. I'm gonna open it. Okay, there's an insert in here. I'm going to show you the insert. The liner notes about the song Now and Then, written by John Harris. The other side, I'm going to pull out the vinyl record. It's going to be on red vinyl. Here's a look at the vinyl record, red vinyl, and it plays at 45 RPM. So I'm looking forward to playing this copy at 45 RPM on my turntable. That's the Now and Then side. Side 2, Love Me Do, the brand new 2023 remix, which is actually a stereo demix. And this one right here is a half-speed mastered by Miles Showell at Abbey Road Studios. It is scribed on the dead wax. I want to share with you my own personal feelings of both the brand new Beatles song Now and Then and the new 2023 stereo remix of Love Me Do, which is actually a demix. I'm going to start off with Now and Then. I loved it. Ever since I first heard it yesterday when the song was released for streaming, for all the streaming websites and the apps, I felt really emotional inside. I'm literally crying inside. I'm usually a tough, silly, stubborn guy, but I've never felt this emotional in my entire life after listening to Now and Then. It's the last Beatles song ever to be released with all 4 Beatles on the recording. And it's also the third time I get to see a new Beatles song release. The other 2 times was Free as a Bird and Real Love back in the 90s. But I really enjoyed this recording. I love the new recordings that Paul and Ringo recorded for the song, as well as using George's guitar parts from the 1995 sessions, and of course John's vocal from the original demo tape that he made in New York City at his New York apartment, the Dakota, back in the late 70s. And I love that Peter Jackson's team used their piece of technology, which is called the MEL system, to take John's cassette demo and give John his own track. And the other tracks are going to be either the noise or the noisy piano. But John, they gave John his own track. And after hearing that vocal track of John's in the new Now and Then documentary on YouTube, I was feeling so emotional. I was barely breathing while listening to John's vocal from the demo. You know, after all the years of not being able to hear John's voice well on the demo, and the demo of Now and Then, it's not necessarily my favorite. I've heard about a minute of it, but I haven't really listened through the whole demo because I already knew the Beatles attempted this song in the mid-90s for the Anthology project, and was just like, I think I'll hold off on it. But I have listened through the demo for the first time in years, all of it, after listening to this new recording. And I have to say, Peter Jackson and his team did a great job using the MEL system to separate John's vocal from the piano and the noise, so they can use John's recording, vocal from the recording, and put John up front instead of instead of underwater, like on Free as a Bird and Real Love. So it was just it was so emotional to hear Paul sing with John again. And then Ringo also sings backing vocals on this song. And then they use the backing vocals from Here, There, and Everywhere, Eleanor Rigby, and Because, where they took the oohs and ahs from those three songs and used those in the middle of the song, use the Beatles tracks where they go ooh and ah, which was beautifully haunting. And overall, I enjoyed Now and Then, and hope you all did too. And if you didn't enjoy Now and Then, in the words of Paul McCartney, too bad. Now to talk about the brand new 2023 stereo mix of Love Me Do, which is actually a D mix. Love Me Do has never been released in stereo until now. For years it was mono only, and this is the original single version of Love Me Do, which was on the UK first pressing of the single, released back in October of 1962, and it has Ringo on drums, and not Andy White like on the Please Please Me album. But this one is the version with Ringo on drums. And Peter Jackson and his production team, they took this particular mix, this particular single version with Ringo on drums, and they used the MEL system to separate components, separate the instrumentation and the vocals, which would allow Giles Martin to create a unique stereo mix. This was the same technology that was used for the remixing of the Revolver set, and also for the songs on the upcoming Red and Blue album remix editions. I have to say, I really enjoyed this new stereo remix of Love Me Do. The separation is great. Only problem was I hear a bit of noise while John and Paul were singing. A little bit, what sounds like surface noise a bit, because the master tape of Love Me Do was lost. So they had to, back in the late 70s, early 80s, they had to create a new master of the song with Ringo on drums by using a vinyl record in mint condition. And I can hear a bit of noise. It's probably the vinyl record. That's just what I think. But overall, I did enjoy the new stereo D-mix or remix of Love Me Do with, the original single mix with Ringo on drums. Giles did a great job with creating a unique stereo mix. I like where the instrumentation was placed on the new stereo remix and the vocals. It's a well done stereo mix. And I'm looking forward to hearing the new remixes of the early songs, all the early Beatles songs, as well as some of the songs in the Blue album that haven't been remixed yet. That concludes this video showing you the Target 12-inch red vinyl exclusive of the Beatles' brand new single and last Beatles song ever to be released, with all 4 members in the recording. Now and Then, back with a brand new 2023 stereo remix or demix of Love Me Do. Hope you enjoyed seeing this Target red vinyl 12-inch exclusive. Stay tuned for more Now and Then videos. I've pre-ordered all the variants off the Beatles website. I should receive the rest of the variants I've ordered off the Beatles website tomorrow. I've also pre-ordered the CD copy off the UK Beatles website, which was already shipped. I'll have to wait another week for that one. I also pre-ordered the 10-inch vinyl edition of the Now and Then single, which is a Spotify first exclusive. But I had to pre-order that off the You Discover Music website in Canada. That one I think will take a week as well. And when I receive that in the CD, I will do another video showing the 10-inch vinyl in the CD. Well, my next Now and Then update video will be all of the variants that I've ordered off the Beatles website in the US. So stay tuned for that video. And thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy this video showing you the Now and Then 12-inch single. If you don't, too bad. But all right. Thank you very much for watching, and talk to you all later.